What's going on, family? This is Scrapbook Boxing, Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs series. We're going to continue with Grudge Match Volume 17. And we're looking at two of the greatest lightweight champions of all time. Bojack, to your right, would still hold the record of having the most main event fights in Madison Square Garden history. He would fight there 10 times as a main event fighter. He was from Augusta, Georgia, and was lightweight champion of the world. Bob Montgomery fought out of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Fascinating fighter. Would eventually take the title away from Bojack, and he would lose it to the great Ike Williams from Trenton, New Jersey. But these two fighters, Ike Williams would have trouble with. But he would eventually defeat both of them. But in a fight with one another, Bob Montgomery and Bojack would have one of the thrilling matches in the entire history of lightweight championship matches. And what makes these two fighters unique is that they fought for hundreds of thousands of dollars in the Army Relief and received a check for $1. They would fight May 1943. Then again, November that same year of 1943. Now I want to go over their careers in that spectacular fight with you right here on the Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs series. Now the Bobcat, Bob Montgomery, was born February 10th, 1919 in Sumter, South Carolina. He weighed 133 to 143 pounds. He was managed by Joe Grambley and Frankie Thomas. He'd be entered in the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1995, after turning professional in 1938. He would defeat great fighters, outstanding fighters, such as Sammy Angot, Bojack, Fritzy Zivic, Lou Jenkins, Pete Scalzo, Bobby Ruffin, Maxie Shapiro, Tony Pallone. Now he drew suspicion when the commissioner thought that Bob Montgomery would take a dive with a fighter by the name of Al Bummy Davis. Now Al Bummy Davis was a numbers runner. He would collect the money from loan sharks and booking agencies. He was a short Italian fighter that could punch. But there was no way anyone would believe that Bummy Davis would defeat Bob Montgomery. Nevertheless, knock him out in 63 seconds in the first round. Bob Montgomery would have 32 amateur fights, losing 2. And he would defeat Ike Williams. And he would also lose to Ike Williams. And lose his lightweight championship of the world. Now Bojack would KO Ali Schultz in New York on November 13th, 1942. He would KO Tippy Larkin in 3 rounds, New York, December 18th, 1942. This would all be in Madison Square Garden. He would defeat Henry Armstrong in 10 rounds in New York, April 2nd, 1943. He would defeat Bob Montgomery 15 rounds, New York, November 19th, 1943. He would lose to Bob Montgomery in New York March 3rd, 1943. He would defeat Juan Zarita, New York, March 31st, 1944. And he'd be stopped by Ike Williams, Philadelphia, July 12th, 1948. Now, when he was fighting in Madison Square Garden, he was doing all right. But Ike Williams was a phenomenal fighter. The great Bo Jack, fascinating fighter. Now, Bo Jack, New York's lightweight champion, and he was the fighter of the year in 1944. Bob Montgomery, Philadelphia star, claimant to world lightweight title. You're looking at one of the greatest lightweight champions of all time. The great Bob Montgomery, world's lightweight champion. Now, in 1943, Bo Jack would dethrone the great Bob Montgomery. November 19th, 1943. This fight took place in New York, Madison Square Garden. Twice Bob Montgomery had Bo Jack rocking and reeling and ready for the kill tonight, and twice he lost. Lightweight champion from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, outfought the 15 blistering rounds by one of the gamest comebacks like I told you, this was some fight. 18,000 witnessed, whom 17,866 paid $96,873. Fantastic. This is Scrapbook Boxing, Museum of the Forgotten Fisticuffs series. Thank you for hanging in there with me. Salute to these great dynamite lightweights. Until next time, this has been fun. I'm considering shutting down this channel so I can do some deep research and prepare for Ring Historians. New channel coming up real soon. We're going to cover a lot of information. So if you feel that this channel should stay up, let me know. Otherwise, I'll just go on and take it down so I can do some more research for the new channel. But if you like the content on this channel, just let me know in the comment section. I want to do what the fans want. Salute to my subscribers. Peace.